Hello friends, this is Amol Khedkar. Today I'll be discussing about the topic that you see on your screen, which says thousands of Israelis maintain social distancing while protesting Netanyahu. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get daily updates about the videos that I upload and my views on most of the topics that we are facing in today's world, which is rapidly changing. Okay, let's dive into the article. More than 2,000 Israelis stood 6 feet apart in Tel Aviv's Rabin Square on Sunday to protest what they consider the erosion of democracy under the current government of Netanyahu. So I'll not get into most of the politics into it, but all I can say is that this is our new normal now. Okay, people are standing 6 feet apart to protest. Okay, and even the police are giving these kind of permissions. What were they protesting? So they were protesting the response to stringent coronavirus policies that include phone tracking for civilians. So Israeli government is now tracking phones of civilians, which, to be honest, every country should do, because that is something that really keeps the population under control. Um Look at this as well. Police marked spots on the ground where protesters could stand, and organizers were required to provide participants with masks. So they literally had markings on the grounds where people can stand so that they are, safely apart from each other. Okay, and this is, I think, the recent estimate says that social distancing measures are going to be in place in major countries around the world until 2021. Okay, so we are in this for the long haul. Okay, uh, something like this will be seen in other parts of the world as we go ahead with this year and the next year. This is something that we really have to get used to nowadays, because people will not go out that much. The restaurant industry or the hotel industry or the cruise ship industry, they are in very big trouble at this point. To be honest, my personal opinion is that things are just never going to be the same after we come out of this. You cannot just have people get out and start spending as if nothing has happened. That's just not going to happen very soon. So what they are saying is that obviously now they are fighting to get the government they are fighting to protest against the government, and Netanyahu and his former rival Benny Gantz to work to form a unity government. White who was part of the same blue and white party as Gantz up until the last month. So the protesters are saying that Benny Gantz, who is who was the primary rival of Netanyahu, both of them are trying to form a government now, and which is the politics in Israel is very interesting to understand, and Netanyahu has been part of Israel for a long time now, the Prime Minister of Israel for a long time now, but he also has his own flaws. Okay, so a person with indictments cannot appoint a police chief, a state prosecutor, and attorney general, the judges who deal with this case. This is Netanyahu's list of demands. That's how democracies die in the 21st century. They are not wiped out by tanks overrunning parliament, they die from within. So, this is something that is happening all around the world. Okay. Uh, in a democracy, you do have rights, but you also have to make sure that you exercise those rights in a proper fashion. Okay, so we really are in the transition phase, if you look at the world nowadays, because these kind of things are really going to happen in the near future, and the world is also slowly trying to go towards protectionism, okay, and strongman leadership. Okay, so if you look at what I mean by strongman leadership is that every country in the world just wants a strong person at this point at the helm, and they are going to rally behind that person no matter what. So if you look at Trump, his approval rating is just standstill at this point. Okay, people who like Trump, they just like him no matter what. Now look at Brazil. In Brazil, people are rallying behind Bolsonaro as if there's no tomorrow. Okay. Now look at Hungary. Hungary, you have Viktor Orban, who people are again rallying behind him without any any qualms as such. Okay. Now then you have Israel. Okay. In again Netanyahu is he has been the prime minister of Israel for a long time, and there are these things like these all around the world. Okay, like people really need strongman leadership at this point, and to be honest, I don't blame them, because what has happened is that the bureaucracy and red tapeism that has been grappling that has been hampering the progress of all of these countries. People are just fed up with that. Okay, people are really fed up with that. People are fed up with the kind of political correctness talk that they that the politicians were feeding them for long time. And that's why it's really the time that people just rally behind a person and just say that, okay, this is what we want, this is the person that is going to preserve our interests. Okay, so this was my opinion about how the world is changing. Israel is one of the countries that I closely monitor to understand how the Middle East is shaping itself. So yeah, if you learned something new about Israel in this topic, in this post, and then please like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and see you next